Hi, I am Bogdan from DNN Sharp. A long time ago, when the web exploded with jQuery and jQuery libraries, we built this tabs module that was based on jQuery UI. And it has been great, but the web moved on, and so have we. So today, I want to present to you the new Tabs Pro module 2.0, where we completely rewritten it to be based on Bootstrap and AngularJS instead of the old jQuery UI libraries. Don't worry, we still support jQuery UI as a legacy, but it will not look as cool as Bootstrap. So I will just go through to show you some of the big changes from Tabs Pro 2.0, but I will let you discover a lot of them by yourself. So the first thing that you'll notice when you go to the Manage screen, you'll see that we completely rewritten the administration interface to be more like our other modules. So you see it's clean, Bootstrap tree. You can you have all the settings that were before were migrated into this new interface. So most of them are already here, and a few new ones as well. The most important is the widget provider setting. So here, by default, when you add a new Tabs Pro module, it will start with the Bootstrap provider. But you can still switch back to jQuery UI and still have the same old options. But then, if you go back to the front end, you will have the old jQuery UI appearance. It's not as smooth as Bootstrap. And here I want to answer a question that we get very often from our clients. They ask us, how do we style this where this equals action form or action grid and so on? Well, the thing is, because we based the UI on Bootstrap, you simply can override the Bootstrap styles. And there are a lot of resources out there on how you can customize Bootstrap. There are a lot of templates built out of the box that you can just grab. So the strategy would be to find those styles or write those styles and put them probably in your portal.css file. It's a good place. Or even in default.css file. And so you don't change the Bootstrap styles directly because you don't want to mess with the library, because you lose your changes on upgrades. Instead, you override the styles in your own CSS file, like portal.css that is built into the DNN and loaded automatically by DNN on the page. And all the other settings are there. You can still display tabs at the left, at the right, at the bottom, or even in accordion. You can still have the responsive, the adaptive design, where if a user comes from a mobile device, you can choose to display the tabs as accordion. So on desktop you'd have tabs, and on mobile you have accordion controls. And another change that we did, we upgraded the Font Awesome library. So now it uses 4.1, and you can sorry, this is an icon from Portal Files. I can choose a Font Awesome icon. And then you get to choose one of the many available icons that come with Font Awesome. Here you go. You can still have modules display as accordion. So here I have an action grid, I have an action form, and I have an HTML module, all displayed as an accordion inside the tab. So you still get all these options, and we made a big effort to make sure that all the settings that were implemented in jQuery UI are also implemented in exactly the same or a similar way in Bootstrap. Let me tell you a little bit about how we organized the new administration console. So we took all the settings that were possible to breaking the Tabs Pro, we took it into a separate section called Advanced Settings that is only visible to administrators. So only an administrator can choose either to include jQuery or not, Bootstrap, change the container or change the delay. These are settings, all settings that could easily break Tabs Pro. So we place them here. So it's like a big warning for you. And then the rest of the setting we grouped into the layout. So the ones that determine either the items are displayed as accordion, as tabs, to which position, the width, stuff like that. And then we have the UI settings, where we choose which library to use. And then finally, there are the little tweaks that you can do to how users interact with Tabs Pro. But usually you will not mess with this as much. Most important here is the tab persistence options. So most of the time you will want the first two on. So like I said, most of the time you will not play with the settings, maybe only with the auto scroll option, which is a smooth way to make sure that the tabs are always visible. Next, we grouped the items in a list where you can add new tabs, you can order them easily, delete them, you can choose again, like in previous versions, which modules go into which tabs. So everything is still here. And going forward, we will build a lot of new functionalities on this framework, because now it's easier, and it's easier for us to invest in technology that is up to date, is valid today, and it has perspective for the future. So I hope that you'll enjoy this release. And thank you for your time. Have a great day.